few years ago, we were at this morning meeting with the colleagues. All of a sudden, the boss threw out a question and expecting an answer right away. I could not remember what was the question exactly, but I remember how I felt. I was checking that information before I get into the meeting. But for whatever reason, at that moment, my brain just got blank. I could not recall any of the details and give the answer the boss wanted. So I have to lower my head, trying to avoid the eye contact and keep silent till somebody jump up and grab the question and give the talk. It happened not only once when I get into my 40s. I started to experience some sort of memory issues. For example, I cannot remember where I park my car when I go shopping, or I could not remember what I should grab when I'm standing in front of the fridge while I'm cooking. All these little incidents makes me really feel old. Also, it puts some invisible mental barrier for my career advancement. That's why when I came across Jim Kwik's super brain techniques, and I was so intrigued. I want to dive into what he can teach. Knowing he was this brain injured kid when he was young, and he has so much learning challenges, and now he's teaching all these famous people to improve their memories. In Jim Kwik's technique, he recommended, it sounds very basic, but it's the core. He recommended to take notes, the handwriting notes. Specifically, use pen and paper, not the typing one. After my research, I noticed this is aligned with the research from Princeton. In the research, it says the handwriting experience, it activates 3 times more of our brain zones than the lazy typing words to the computer. Because when you scribble some words out, your brain actually goes through 3 stages. The first, it works as a filter mode, because when we handwrite, we cannot be that fast. So we have to focus and dump out all the useless filler words, all the not so much valuable information, trying to grab the core. And then our brain goes to a translation mode as we're trying to write it out. And we're trying to understand and make the word stick to our brain. And also the handwriting movement. It gives us this body muscle memory. So this muscle move helps us to learn the info. Compared to typing the words into the computer, we're more like a glorified transcription bot, which nowadays can be easily replaced by the AI techniques. When Jim recommends this handwriting technique, he goes one step further. Strongly recommend we do this capture and create method. Specifically, he recommends we split our notebook into 2 parts by drawing a line in the middle from the top to the bottom. And then on the left, we use the space to write down what we have captured from meetings, from convention, from any study you've been involved in. For example, Jim bring up this conception, team. It is not a word team. It is the 4 words acronym. It stands for together, everyone achieve more. It makes sense, but it's a little bit long for me to remember these 4 words. So after we capture this team and its meanings, and on the right side, we interpreted its meaning with our own language, our own words. For me, what I can think of, this 1 + 1 greater than 2 just popped up. So I write it down very quickly, and it makes perfect sense to me. Compared to the together, everyone achieve more sounds a little bit more to me, and 1 + 1 greater than 2 is a better interpretation to myself. And this is a basic method Jim Kwik used in his super brain to help him and help all the other people to get better memory ability. So now it's your turn. I want to invite you to do these 3 little things. First, go grab a notebook, either from your son or daughter's backpack, or just grab a piece of paper and split this page or notebook into 2 parts by drawing a line from the middle. The third, write down whatever you learned during the day, the new knowledge or new skills you're trying to memorize, and put it on this left side, what you've captured. And then on the right side, and give it more thoughts to express how you feel and what you can think of from this way. We're not just taking notes, we're creating notes. This not only improves our ability to memorize, also improve our creativity. Like Jim Quick said, we don't have a memory, we do memory. We don't have a creativity, we do creativity. If you can just stick to this simple technique, not just for one day, let's say consecutive 30 days, and share with your family, your kids, maybe it can help them memorize better. Even your parents, when they are struggling to remember things, maybe you can help them to avoid Alzheimer. As we all know, we often overestimate what we can do or learn in a day, but most of us underestimate what we can do in 30 days. I would guarantee you after 30 days of repetition on this method to 30 different, it will become your second nature. And you will surprise how much your ability of memory and creativity will be improved. That's it for today. If you like this video, subscribe and leave some comment down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.